Leave. I am going to open with my where's my start card?
I'm not even starting with my start card this time.
No,
I trashed all of my elements except for my work in progress background. It's like right now what you're seeing on my stream is literally just what I concocted in like the last, I don't know, 30 minutes, half an hour, like 30 minutes to an hour or something.
Okay.
I'm working on making new elements for everything, a new BRB, new starting soon, all that kind of stuff.
I want to update. I think when it comes time, like closer to September, October time, I'll update all my assets because a lot of the stuff that I'm using is also kind of pretty rudimentary. And I think once I actually start rolling out the transit tracks proper, I can actually start to show more of the material visually.
Yeah,
that'll be fun. I'll just get those updates in.
I'm gonna start like upping my visuals leading up until the Dreamer EP release.
Oh, that's what that is now.
Hmm?
I don't know. I don't know if you've told me the title before.
Oh yeah, no, I finally named it. It's gonna be called Dreamer.
Nice. Okay.
Dreamer, dreamers. I'm not sure if I'm gonna use the plural or the singular, but it's gonna be right around that. I'm gonna start updating my visuals to higher quality leading up to that.
Mm. All right. I am hitting the go live button. Oh yeah, there's no start music today. I just left that out. If normally I take my headphones off when that's happening because it's so loud. So I just let it play as I'm tweeting or as I'm like pinging people like, oh hey, stream's starting. That's legit just what I use the buffer for.
Yeah, I feel that.
Just that.
I feel that.
Okay.
1 second, let me turn off my AC. Oh, I forgot.
By using @everyone, you are about to mention 50 plus people. Are you sure about this?
Are you sure? Yes.
Oh yeah. I spoke to Cole. He said he wanted to join the stream, so I just asked him to send me a profile picture. So I'll have his thing in reactive up in just a little bit. Oh. Wait,
Send it to me too.
Actually,
send it to me too once you get it, so that I can set it up once he joins.
Yeah. Here you go.
Oh, Budimus. Oh, Budimus.
He said he was telling me, oh, just screenshot mine, and I was like, nah, I'm gonna just rip it.
I'm gonna actually
I'll do you one better.
I'm going to quick edit this and make it round.
Oh yeah, how do you do that?
Wait,
is there like a? I want to check.
GIMP thing. Just open up. I'm just opening up GIMP and I'm just making like a 2-second edit because it's like so dead easy. It's like really easy to do this kind of stuff in GIMP. It's kind of ridiculous. I can just go in, select the corners, click add alpha channel.
I DM'd you mine as well because I just realized looking at the.
Oh, I got it.
The thing you can just see mine bounce, but I think the reason I kept the white because I saw that on reactive, you can have it where like the opacity is decreased when you aren't speaking.
Yeah.
So I kept the white there because it'd be easier to tell.
There you go. There's the rounded version.
Well, actually, I guess if it was white instead of black, it might be easier.
Well, lucky you can actually do that like real damn quick. Now that I think about it. File. Open. We're just doing this on stream. Why the fuck not?
Yeah.
Why the fuck not?
Ahoy, question. Join the general VC and I will bring you in here.
Selection white.
Hey, Hannah. Oh, huge. Let's go.
File.
I was debating on whether or not to. Actually, no, I wasn't, because I was sent, or like I found it pretty close to starting, so I was like, oh, I guess it's fine. Actually, yeah, I guess I can go ahead and make that edit on my end as well. Now that I have that, thank you. All right, let me update the model. Oh wait, is it saying that that's mine? That's the one I'm using? Oh. Oh wait, but that change wasn't made in real time because technically my stream hasn't. We're still boarding.
We're still boarding.
It's been 5 minutes and we're still boarding.
This would be atrocious for public transit. Absolutely atrocious.
Just terrible. Okay, no, hear me out though. I think what's more atrocious is like just weekend service in general. 25-minute buffers.
What?
Actually, wait. I think I have I can send you the actual asset. Hold on.
Oh yeah, if you've got it, definitely.
It's just pure white. Yeah. I export all my stuff. Oh, this one's cute. Hold on. I'm just gonna send you this one just for fun.
I love that one. That one is so good.
I've only used it on a few of the thumbnails.
I noticed the third or the middle headlight sort of thing is like usually representative of some sort of mouth. I didn't realize that until I didn't realize that until very recently. That you were also doing it differently.
I only have the original like profile picture to work like off of, or like, yeah, it's hard to get a sense of what the actual, I guess, what the actual design is until you see more versions of it and you're like, oh, okay, it's dot eyes and a mouth.
Yeah, I did not notice that until very recently.
I've been trying to make that like clearer in a lot of the other thumbnails so that I'm not just spamming the same thing.
It's not always the same face.
I made a.
Hold on, my cats are doing something. Give me one second.
Delta Rune stream that I'm doing. Am I doing that one tomorrow? Let me check. I'm either doing that one tomorrow or Thursday, Friday. But I made an edit where the eyes turn into like sparkles, and I think that was for chapters 3 and 4. For that stream, because I'm planning to do 1 and 2 on one stream and 3 and 4 on the other. But that depends on how long 3 and 4 is, because I have no idea what I'm in for with those two. I have some idea since I've played chapters 1 and 2, but nothing. I've tried my absolute best to stay spoiler free. Anytime I'm on Twitter and I see Delta Rune somewhere in the tweet, immediately not interested, no thanks. So I have not been spoiled yet, thankfully. The way I was when Tears of the Kingdom came out.
Trying to avoid spoilers is a nightmare. Also, Coles in general.
Oh, calls in general. Okay, all right. I'm gonna start on my end. Hold on.
Okay.
Hello, hello. We are here today to spend monies.
We're just tossing around those dollar bills.
Yeah, pretty much.
Going to the club, spending those dollar bills.
Wait, what's the? I'm thinking of that scene from Megalopolis. What's the line? Adam Driver. In that. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
It's like. I still think about I saw that film. Like I was at a premiere screening. A friend and I went to see. It was New York Film Festival, and they were doing what they were doing was basically every single theater that was doing a Megalopolis screening, all at the same time, did like a live. They live streamed their Q&A from one theater with Francis Ford Coppola, Robert De Niro, and Spike Lee, and watching that happen in the theater just peak comedy. I have no other words. It was something else. And then the actual movie happened. The actual movie, and it was like, what am I watching here? This is either peak fiction or peak fiction. There's just no in between. What a weird movie. I need to rewatch it.
Now that I think about it,
for the funny.
I don't think I've seen it. Now that I think about it.
I think it's the kind of movie. It's the kind of movie that's really fun to watch with drunk people. That's the best way to put it.
You know what? That's fair.
Kind of came away from that movie having like kind of the opposite reaction, where they were like, "Oh, this isn't even fun. This is just like needlessly heady." I'm over here just like, I'm not even dialed in to the extent that I'm actually invested in what's happening. I'm just kind of seeing it, and I'm just kind of having a fun time because a lot of this stuff is kind of stupid. It's just like, oh, I guess, okay, why does this thing happen? Don't know. But it happens, and then the next thing happens. It's very much like that kind of sensibility.
That's wild. Yeah, I definitely need to watch this.
This movie was expensive to make. This was like a several $1 million movie. What was the budget for this thing? It was 120 million.
Oh my god!
Before advertising.
Before advertising. Oh my god! 120 million.
The movie opened with 4 million.
Oh, that's gotta be. That's gotta feel painful.
Tickets that my friend and I got for this thing. That's including that. We did our part.
So 4 million on opening night for a movie that cost 120 mil before advertising. That just feels like it's disappointing. Oh. Oy oy oy. How on earth?
Yeah. All right, let's let me bring Quest in here because I know that he's been waiting. I'm gonna yank him out of the conversation he's probably having. Oh, how do I'm trying to figure out how to drag my. I want to drag him into the VC without dragging the entire. This is what happens when I have too many channels. It's just, okay, now I have to drag the general chat all the way up to the drag. You see where it is now?
Yeah. It's in the
Hold on.
info. Here's General VC.
There we go.
Among all of these, it's just General VC. Why not?
Yep.
Bruh.
Bruh.
Should I bring Hana in here as well? Hold on.
Might as well. My God.
I'll DM her like, yo, one join stream. Oh wait, oh yeah, that's right. I gotta add the reactive thing now.
The reactiveness.
Oh sweet, I love that it already recognizes the exact window. That's awesome.
I swear, it's like one of
it
the.
recognizes that as soon as someone comes in,
Yeah.
that's their designated profile.
I swear, I don't know how this thing is free. It just is. There is a premium tier for it, but like, it's not necessary for what most people would end up using it for.
Interesting.
What, GIMP?
No, the reactive.
Reactive.
Oh.
The thing that's making our Discord profile pictures react to whenever we speak in VC. On stream. It's like you'll notice if you look on either of our streams, when any of us speak, we bounce and we light up. That's what that's doing. That's what that's doing. All right.
I got you in here. Let's go. I'm gonna check. Okay. Let me.
And I don't have the ability to enable fucking speakerphone.
Rip.
Well, I think your audio should be coming through all right.
Yeah, your audio's coming through fine.
Oh, hold on.
It's I can't hear you very well because it's not on fucking speaker.
Oh, that's what you mean. Okay.
Hang on. I just realized. Discord audio cut out on my end. Hang on a sec. Can I restart? Capture. Try talking.
Twa.
Yo.
Twa.
Let's go. All right. Okay, we're back. Huge.
Wait, Frank, can you try sharing your screen just in the actual VC? Because that'll actually enable speakerphone.
Oh, yeah. Wait, should I just share my entire screen?
It doesn't matter. Just a stream.
You could share a GIF of the Amogus twerking meme and it would work.
Oh, you know what? Let me see if I can find that. Actually, let me get Hana in here first. We're gonna start spending Splice credits soon. Don't worry.
I've got 1,400 I need to spend. I swear, this is gonna be so much. I don't need to spend all these. I'm not canceling my subscription, but I want to dump a lot of these at least. I've got too many just sitting around waiting to be spent.
You gotta get the one sample of Subtronic snoring.
Oh no!
I feel like we have that one already, regardless of a Splice.
That one is it? Yeah, Melodic Rhythm Volume 2, I think.
I think I have that one already. If I have that pack, I'm pretty sure I've used that sample on certain occasions.
Cats, they're driving me crazy.
Wait, Frank, just share your screen and then you can end it. Because like I just need to enable speaker on Discord.
Oh, what?
Yeah, it's very weird how Discord mobile works.
Yeah, wait, I'm sharing it. Can
Wait, what?
Yeah,
I don't
I've been sharing my screen this whole time.
Yeah, he has.
Oh, oh shit! Now I see it. The fuck?
You're just blind.
Oh,
You need glasses.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, I don't know what was there. I need prescription glasses to see a fucking stream open now. That's crazy.
that's wild.
I mean, there's a reason I need glasses. I'm blind as a bat. I can't see without them.
Did that change my thing? It did change my thing. Okay, that is how that works.
As example, okay, funny thing happened. Not closing night of this past show, but like the night before. Actually, a lot of funny stuff happened the night before. So, first thing that happened was my glasses fell off of me, and I couldn't find them for a good like 2 songs, and so I was queuing those songs and trying to like read my script while I couldn't see. It worked out fine, but that happened. And then the other thing that happened, this was fucking wild. Me and somebody else, we're flipping the board, but we flipped it too far, and so it landed on basically its top in its case.
Wait, say that again?
So do you know what flipping a board is? Like flipping a soundboard?
No, I'm not familiar.
So soundboard cases, like soundboard travel cases, you know, like those cases that'll go on like 18-wheelers or in trucks or on planes or something that'll carry like amps or instruments or audio equipment or whatever the heck, right?
Oh, those huge cases.
Yeah, like those huge like clasp down keyed cases. Yeah. So
yeah.
Our board was already mostly in that, but those are stored and transported where the board is basically rotated about 90 degrees from where you actually, from like the position you actually work on it with. And so you end up having to rotate it when you get to the venue and are setting up. Very common for like bands and groups that'll carry their own soundboard around. It's uncommon elsewhere. Like rock and roll apparently was very common. But anyway, there's a specific stand that you use that you have to take that, put it underneath it, and you're essentially basically like leveraging it in order to rotate it, right? And you're rotating it safely.
Right.
Well, in order to put it away, you basically have to do the opposite. And you're basically making it go from on its back to on its bottom. Or from on its bottom to on its back when you're putting it away. Well, physics decided to work against us the night before closing night. And instead of just stopping where it was on its back, it tilted a little bit further forward. I tried to catch it. It was too heavy. The other person was too scared to touch it, and it fell on its top. That can be very detrimental to the board, even when it's in its case.
I would imagine so.
That's no bueno.
Yeah.
Our main sound designer apparently was not let know about this. The A1 did not communicate it properly. Our front of house engineer did not communicate it. So she got very mad. Very, very mad as closing night happened. The board was fine. Everything on it is working perfectly fine as far as we can tell. There isn't, screens aren't even cracked. But that was an adventure.
Yeah, that's tough.
And keep in mind that board is worth about $75,000. Yeah, it's expensive. It's very expensive. It's very expensive. Right, time to start finding samples.
So true. I've been looking into on the side. I'm trying to figure out how to add more sources. I just want one more. Or can you only have like 3 individual in one group?
I think you can only have as many individual sources as there are people in the call.
Oh wait, is that how that works?
Yeah, it's per person in the call, yeah.
Oh, okay. Hang on then. Okay. Because I was wondering why I couldn't. Okay, hold on. All right, I'll try now.
Yeah, because now.
Let's go. This will work. This will work.
Yeah, now that Hana's in here, mine has 4.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I'm just using
I
the
see
group.
that now. Yeah, because what I was trying to do is I was trying to add it as a source before, but technically no source exists, so there's nothing for me to. Okay, that makes perfect sense. That makes perfect sense.
Flying over Frank Eastman's head.
Yeah.
Ah! It's very disco-y.
Oh, we're starting off with the disco? Hold up. I'm coming. I'm just
Oh, I'm not even starting off with disco. This is somehow in a chiptune filter.
Huh?
This disco string shot is in a chiptune filter.
Chiptune filter.
Yeah, like a chiptune search filter.
Oh. Interesting.
That's actually a good melody, damn it. I'm saving that vocal shout. That's good. That's really good.
I've been really liking that new what is it? The pack that Tokyo Machine made with drop gun samples.
Oh yeah. That's a good one.
That's a new one.
Wait, Sky, I just realized. Because of YouTube latency, that anytime I check your stream to see what samples you're clicking on, it's gonna lag.
I think my streams are like a.
I'm gonna screen share. I'll screen share my. Actually, if I can record my entire screen, and then audio is coming through, that'd be perfect. Because the way I have it set up on stream is I just have the Splice window open. All right, let's dig into this.
The top thing on Splice. Get Serum 2.
Yep. All right, I'm gonna refresh my thingy. Oh, what happened? It got so tiny. What happened?
Don't know.
Why did it get so tiny?
That's a great question that I'm
now
actively
it's
working to answer. Did I fix it?
Yep.
I think I fixed it. Oh, that is so. I think it's low. It's lower quality now compared to. I'm gonna check my stream real fast. Was it higher quality then versus now? What's it looking like now?
It looks pretty okay to me on mobile.
Oh, that's weird. How the refresh. Yeah, because I've experienced this issue with I've done some Minecraft streams where the this exact issue kind of happens, where the window just shrinks to very, very tiny portion of what it was.
Mhm.
Actually, wait. I'm doing. Maybe I should switch to application capture. Would that work better? Oh, I think it would. Oh, GG's. Let's go.
Let's go.
All right, there we go. Oh wait, okay. So featured pack Memphis type beats.
Memphis type beats.
Do I become a Memphis type beat producer?
No, you're from Atlanta. That's a rival city. Absolutely not.
This is interesting. We have a bunch of Asheville packs. Oh, it's a charity series to help people affected by Hurricane Helene. That's actually really cool. I'm gonna check some of the stuff out. Oh, we got some neo folk. I'll check this stuff out.
Neo folk.
Oh yeah. Let me check to make sure that the audio is working.
Evil.
Vulture. Okay.
Frank's about to be a country boy.
Just making electro music with country samples. And nothing but country samples.
You gotta get at least some samples from that one Botanica sample pack.
I'll get this. This is a fun little. I can add this somewhere. This little acoustic chord pluck. Okay, something about that banjo. I hear Zelda. Alright, what else we got?
I also hear Zelda.
Oh, this one's named Fern. Is that a free run reference? What else we got?
Oh.
This sounds like that kind of drum fill that you would hear at the end of, like, a punchline to a joke.
Got that right.
Oh, I could see myself doing like a spam thing with like this thing.
Oh yeah.
Easy
That kind
grab.
of bang.
Wait, Frank. Did you get any samples from like the new Oliver pack?
Oh no, I haven't. Let's check it.
That's it. The 2000s one, I think. I think that's the new one.
Is that the new one?
I'm pretty sure.
I found the intro to Bangarang 2.0.
Oh what? Hold on. I've gotta see this.
Let me send you the link to this. Let me put it in chat. I'll just DM it to you. I'll just DM it to you. It's just...
Okay.
Bangarang
Oh
2.0.
my god! Yes! Yes! Bangarang 2. Let's go. This time it's in D minor for some reason.
Why not? That's in a funk and disco pack too. Of all things.
I keep forgetting there's a Cory Wong sample pack on Splice.
Oh yeah.
I could see myself making Jersey out of this early 2000s drum loop. That's alright. Easy.
Yeah, it's the one that's like Oliver Power Tools Decades like 00s.
Oh yeah, I think I've gotten stuff from. Oh, is it the 2000s pack? Is it this one?
Yeah, I think it's that one. I think that's the newest one.
Oliver snares. Just. They just work. They just work.
They just work.
Every time. They just work.
They're like Macs. They just work.
That's just the Rickroll of Tom Phil. No wait. Do 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 do. I can
this
feel
stomp
it
kick is
coming
crazy.
in the air tonight. That was a snare. Where did it go? There it is. I'm getting that. I'm grabbing that snare. That's a good snare.
What even is that snare?
What even is that snare?
I'm hearing this rim in the context of Brazilian funk. I think this is the thing I'm gonna kind of miss about not using Splice after today. Is just anytime I hear, I mean, I can get this from literally just sample hunting through a different like file browser, but just like getting ideas from legitimately anything.
Yeah.
I'll still do that. I just think the way Splice has it set up is really nice.
That's part of why I like Splice and I've been a customer of theirs for so damn long. Like, I think the first time I ever subscribed to Splice, it was like 2018 or 2019, somewhere around there. And outside of like 6 months early on in COVID, I've just never stopped.
Yes. Me totally having my fucking senior year in COVID. Best high school year ever.
See, I feel
Yeah.
bad that was the case for you. I really do.
Yeah, that's tough. Really is.
Yeah, especially because I got one of the last normal graduations before COVID hit because I was class of 2018.
Dude, I was lucky to get a normal graduation.
This mouth pop should not sound as good as it does.
It sounds like it sounds like a mobile game pop effect almost. Sounds like the bubble popping in cut the rope almost.
Reminds me of like how brain pop videos used to say.
Yes. Yes.
Oh
Oh god.
Frank, you just threw me back. I'm sorry. You just threw me
Or
back.
y'all ever shown the 9/11 brain pop video?
The 9/11 brain. What? That's a thing.
Yes.
No.
Next stream, just reacting to freaking brain
Oh my gosh. Okay. That might be in the cards now. Damn. Actually, yeah, I'll DM that to you.
Reacting
That's
to
real.
reacting to
brain
9/11 streams on 9/11.
No.
No.
It's just brain pop and Bill Nye. That was enough.
Yes.
Yes, Bill Nye. Honestly, I forgot that brain pop was a thing for a while.
Same size, same.
Wait, you know what that reminded me of? Like when I still had my DS, I used to play the fuck out of Big Brain Academy.
The fuck?
Dude, I just sent the fucking brain pop. Like, I'm dead.
Oh my god.
No, that took me back to page 1. No, I didn't want that.
Okay, let me not watch this live on stream.
Frank gets a copyright claim.
I got a copyright claim for the fucking 9/11 brain pop.
Okay,
Damn.
I have one very first world complaint. Can you Mac users stop having these companies make their icons square for everybody? Because I updated Splice and the icon on my taskbar changed from being the round to the square, like yours is. Discord has not done that. Yeah. Some apps are doing it, and it annoys the fuck out of me.
Oh, where they're not doing the rounding?
No, they did the rounded corners, but it's still square instead of it being a circle like it was. It's messed up my taskbar flow.
Oh, what?
Is it
Yeah, here, let me send.
Wait. It used to just be like you know how on mine Spotify and Final Draft are like circles.
Yeah, it used to be just like that. Yeah, here, let me.
Oh.
That's basically what the taskbar looks like right now. Splice used to be a circle.
I did not know that. Huh.
So yeah, can you Mac users not have your square designs come over here, please?
Is that even Apple's fault?
It's not
I was
Apple's
gonna
fault.
say, I feel like it just comes down
Direct.
to like a
No,
design
it's
choice for a lot of
not.
these companies.
Okay, here's the reason I do blame it on Apple. They decided to do the all square icons thing, and so companies were like, okay, we're gonna do that for our Mac icons. Okay, great. Now they're doing it to their Windows icons. The same fucking thing.
Except in this case, like I can understand Mac software doing it like that. Where it starts to become inconsistent is where Windows or where software companies developing for Windows are deciding, yeah, let's also do that. And so now you have kind of a hodgepodge of the two.
Yeah, and it's annoying. Like it's a very first world problem, but it's annoying. It's very annoying. Here, Cole, I'll send you the screenshot of that too. It's just
Frank, I gotta say though, I love the liquid glass.
The liquid glass.
Yeah.
glass. Sorry, as an iPhone user, I hate it. I hate it so much.
Oh yeah.
And actual usage is actually cool. I got the dev beta and I was like, damn.
iOS stuff.
What, Anna?
Sorry to say this, but iOS sucks.
I don't entirely disagree, but there are reasons why I do have an iPhone and an iPad instead of Android powered equivalents. If people want to crap on me for using a Windows computer, they can go ahead. I know that I'm in the right. I know that they're just hating because they're insecure. They know that Windows is just as good these days, and the only thing that's really limiting Windows usage is that hardware is artificially locked down to only work with macOS stuff. You know, that's just how that is, but Windows has gotten significantly better when it comes to audio. Anybody who says otherwise is just, I'm sorry, objectively wrong. Windows does still have its quirks, but when it comes to like people saying, oh, audio just sounds weird on Windows, or oh, it was so difficult to work with. Bitch, where? Bitch, actually where? And like, if people want to crap on me for that, they can do that. I know I'm in the right. What bugs me is when somebody will have, say, an Android phone, but the rest of the people in the group or everybody except the, engineer has an iPhone, right? I have literally seen people fired for not having an Apple product on because, oh, you can't use iMessage, you can't use AirDrop, well, we can't work with you. You can't put stuff in a fucking Google Drive? You can't email it to me? Is that not a thing anymore? Can't send it to me over Telegram? Come on.
Bring back.
No, fired over that's crazy. Fired over that's crazy.
I have literally seen it happen before. It's ridiculous, and I'm like, you know what? If you don't want to work with me because I use Windows or because I use Android, I don't want to work with you. That says a lot about you.
Right.
But like, I have an iPhone and an iPad because I want to limit the possibility that that is what will get me fired, because that's a stupid ass reason. And so people can at least say, oh, can I airdrop this to you? Sure. Have them airdrop it to my tablet and I'll put it in my OneDrive anyway.
Right.
It's kind of funny because literally earlier today I just applied for the specialist position at the local Apple store.
He's about to become brainwashed, I swear. the brainwashing Apple does to their employees. It's just gonna happen.
I only have an iPad, but the rest of my devices are Android and Windows. That's it.
I think the operating.
I have found the freaky tabla.
The freaky tabla?
The freaky tabla, yes.
Freaky tabla.
I don't know why I. Oh my god.
Y'all get freaky now? Okay.
This is the freaky tabla, yeah.
Still trying to find that one.
Is your iPad an iPad Pro?
Question, I gotta double check.
Let's be honest, for most people's usage, the iPad Air is plenty. Like, it really is. I have not found anything that I have not been able to use my iPad Air for yet. And I've had it for a couple of years.
I have an iPad Air.
I mean, honestly, Cole, I really don't think there's anything wrong with that necessarily.
I've actually seen like for like even for like digital art, like the 120 hertz screen actually does help for a lot of like smoothness and like drawing stuff.
Marginally. I can say that from experience, having done that on my own computer, which can go up to 165 hertz. It marginally helps, if at all. It really doesn't make that much of a difference.
Drawing on my iPad. I'm mostly used to drawing on my tablet.
Like I can see like on paper it making a difference. In reality, the real world application of it is just it really just is not. Just for that, it's not worth it.
I think because I have an iPad Air as well. It's like I think that's the only 60 hertz device I actually still have.
It's just not. I don't know, like 60 hertz. Maybe this is just me having lower standards or something, but like 60 to like 100 hertz doesn't seem like that bad to me. Like 120 is great. Like 120 is great, but like even in comparison, like 60 still looks just fine.
I think the issue is like when you get used to high refresh rates and then you go back, it's really, yeah, you notice it.
Well, I mean, that could go for anything. Get a faster computer, going back to a slower computer is going to be very noticeable.
It's also that plus like higher refresh rates mean way faster response times as well, especially with like those monitors that are like OLED screens.
That also makes me wonder, like, outside of esports and maybe wanting to see how like a video would look in 120 frames per second versus 60. What does that really bring to the table realistically? Because like I said, I've used both. I've swapped between both. For 99% of cases that I've run into, it hasn't really made a difference. Like, I'm not saying it doesn't make a difference. It's just like the difference is marginal. It's barely noticeable. After like,
it's
30 seconds of using it.
It's like definitely less noticeable as you go higher up in the refresh rates. But like it's like the difference between like 144 and like 240 is like a lot less different than like 60 to 144.
Yeah, I'll agree to that. I really think that like if you're going to go with high refresh rates, 144 is about as high as you really realistically need to go. Otherwise, you're just overkilling it and you need to stop. You're getting into the gimmicky stuff at that point, in my opinion.
I have used 240 and 240 is definitely nice. Like 240 is a really, really nice sweet spot before like and then you don't really need anything higher than that.
Oh, maybe it's my shit eyes, but like 144 seems to be that for me. I don't know. Again, maybe I just have crap eyes. Apparently, according to people in prod by, all of my senses are crap. My sight is crap. My ears are crap. My taste is crap. Everything is crap.
Well, there's your first mistake. You're getting opinions from users in prod by.
That's very true.
Right. Frank, we literally got 2 people banned. And that was the best thing ever.
What they get banned for, if you don't mind my asking?
Personally attacking multiple users, including me.
And then Wilson over here just like waking up like even before eating breakfast, he literally banned them. He's like, first thing I do in the morning is I gotta keep the streets clean.
Oh. Oh my god. Splice, can we not? Can we not? Can we not? There.
Can we knock two more?
Knock. No. Dude.
Also, Frank, you know what I somehow just realized like the other day, or like what someone told me about.
What's up?
Like I thought you could only trade in your current Mac if you're getting a brand new one, but apparently you can also do that if you're getting a refurbished one.
Huh.
I apparently didn't know that. I'm like, that'll come in handy when I need to upgrade.
True.
Frank, my next Mac is definitely gonna have 64 gigs of RAM minimum.
That would be a good minimum to have
Especially
a new one out.
for what I do, and how much Contact likes to eat RAM for breakfast.
All right.
I'm gonna be in a similar boat when I build my tower, although I'm probably gonna start at 32 and work my way back up to 64 if I can't find a good deal on 64 gigs of RAM at that time. My god. Splice, where?
There's no Vine Boom on Splice.
No Vine Boom on Splice? No!
I checked it. There's no Vine Boom on Splice.
Splice was like not approved too memey of a sound.
No, but nobody has made a Vine Boom alternative. This is a sad day for Vine Boom fans.
It's a sad day. Sad day for samplers and producers everywhere.
It's a
Oh, I looked up memes. Let's see what Splice has for memes. There's 6,630 results.
Oh my god. SLK vocal dank memes.
I got them dank memes, bitch. Yeah, them dank memes all day. Bitches love dank memes. There's nothing else to say. Fuck.
I might actually download that for. You know what? Fuck it. I'm getting redeemed that. Fuck it.
Oh wait, it's from the Sullivan King pack. Okay.
Sullivan
okay, Barely
King.
Alive meme snare. Okay.
Put a donk on it.
Put a donk on it.
This is soothing. Who put it with memes? Put a donk on it.
Put a donk on
Put a
it.
donk on it. Put a donk on it. Put a donk on it.
Cool.
Meep. Meep.
What?
Real trap shit.
It's lit.
What?
It's neat, fam.
Hi, I would like to thank everybody for
Meme one shot beepus nonsense.
I would like to thank everybody for coming to do what you have to do.
Frank, what is that one that says triggered sound like?
Hi, I want to say hi to everybody, including my mom.
Oh.
'Cause I need to say hi to my mom when she sees in our person.
Frank, don't scroll down. Don't scroll down further. There's one that's for beepus nonsense. Oh wait, that's further up for you.
Wait, it is?
Yes, go
Where
up.
is it?
Go up. Go up.
Oh! Nonsense.
What? Why is this a thing?
What did I listen to?
Why did I just spend one credit on it?
Why did that sound like that one guy from Phineas and Ferb?
What, Baljeet?
Yeah.
Oh
That's
no.
racist.
Oh no.
That's racist.
Psych. Pass the lean.
You can't,
Trigger.
tell me because you can't tell me it's that exact same fucking voice.
All right, I know what I'm getting
Gee.
from the
Bruh.
Elisha intonations pack.
Bruh.
You heard her. Check out my SoundCloud.
Check out my
Check out my SoundCloud.
Check out my SoundCloud.
Surely there's got to be a check out my Bandcamp as well.
Nah, I doubt it. As much as I love Bandcamp, I doubt it.
More, bigger, louder. DTF.
DTF.
Oh, that's a
DTF.
Boom, boom, bada, boom.
Skirt.
Why is this one called Meme One Shot Diddygasm?
Excuse me? What? What is this?
H2.
What is that? No!
H2. Why is this called? Why?
Wait, no, wait, hang on. It could have just been like. I heard you say Diddygasm and I had no context. Like, not that I was expecting any, but like. Okay.
You think I had context when I clicked on the sample? I had none.
What the fuck is it called that? No, hang on, no. But it's spelled D-I-D-I. No, because when you said that, I was like, wait, is it spelled the way I think it's spelled, or what are we doing here? Is it D-I-D-I or D-I-D-D-Y? What's happening? Wait, hang on. Is this a Daft Punk reference? Hang on.
Bigger, louder, fatter, stronger.
Bigger, louder, fatter, stronger.
Big E. In the key of E.
It's just E. It's just E.
It's
Nothing else to it.
no, play it. See what it is.
No, not the collab, bro. Not the collab, bro.
Collab, bro?
With the question mark. No. She did it wrong. Most producers that will do that don't even put a question mark. They'll just say collab, bro. They're like, you will collaborate with me or else.
Or else this is a fucking threat.
Wait, hang on. There's this one sample
Boys.
from Linguistics by none like Joshua where the quote is just, "You will get shot."
You will get.
Yeah, it's so good. Hold on. Do I have one of them.
You will get shot.
There we go. That's the one.
You will get shot.
You will get shot.
Beautiful. This has 7,000 plus samples of this guy just.
I could get 1/7 of that pack.
I very well could. I very well could. Now, will I don't know.
Technically, you could, and then stream would be over.
This is true. If I got it right now,
this would be your sound for the next year.
my sound is just taking linguistics by none like Joshua Samples, and making instruments out of all of them. Everything from the kick drum to the arp to like just everything.
More cowbell.
I have to use this vocal
More
breath
cowbell.
gasp
LMFAO.
as a white noise riser. or
Slay,
something. I don't
bitches.
know.
Slay bitches.
Slay, bitches.
This is
Slay,
way too
bitches.
Slay bitches.
Fire, fire, somehow. I don't even like them anymore.
Damn, son.
Did you hear
Frank,
that?
if there's not a whisper in there that says it's free real estate, I'm suing.
Oh, hold on. Let's see. No, no,
It's free
no.
real estate.
That's free real estate.
It's free real estate. I'll free up your real estate.
All I got from that was a chef clap. That's real.
It's free. That's enough.
This is screenshot worthy. I'm putting that in memes.
The chef pack it's just Gordon Ramsay's sample pack from Hell's Kitchen.
Oh, so true.
An idiot sandwich.
I am an idiot sandwich.
What are you?
I am an idiot sandwich.
Where's the lamb sauce?
Where's the lamb sauce? All right. Let's go into genres. Let's find some stuff in.
Let's actually start
Yeah.
finding stuff we know we're actually gonna use.
Yeah.
Right,
Let's
right,
go
right.
with let's go into. You know
I
what?
think
Fuck
I
it.
have some.
I'm
I
gonna
think
go
I have
into
some stuff
Asian.
that I've saved.
I'm gonna go into Asian. My pasty white ass whose hands blend in with the keys on her keyboard is going to look up Asian shit. Ooh, first few things that come up is Taiko.
We're really going to a Panda Express on this one.
There's actually some really good Taiko stuff in here that I may use. Oh shit. Wait!
Oh wait, I just realized something.
Oh, no.
I am basically the amount of sounds that I have compared to the amount of credits I have to spend. Oh,
You're gonna double your library, aren't you?
I'm doubling my entire. This is just from like the months I've used it.
If it says anything, I've got almost 5,000 samples on Splice. Just saved, just waiting to be used.
Frank, do you have anything from like that Liar K-pop pack?
Oh wait, hold on. Wait, which one?
It's literally called I think it's called Perfect K-pop or something like that.
Perfect K-pop. Okay, I'll check that out.
Oh my god, that almost did the lick. No fucking way.
No, it's the third one. It's the third one. It's like
This one?
yeah, that one's in that pack. Yeah, that one.
Wait, what? Which sample am I looking at?
They got some pretty banger samples in there, I gotta say.
wait! I kind of heard the Big Time Rush. The fucking like. Am I like?
No, you're not crazy. I hear it too.
And then you just
Yeah, it just needs like a scoop. It just needs like a scoop on the third one.
Yeah, it just needs a scoop, yeah. Oh my god, wait, literally the exact hi-hats that come in. damn.
You know, some of these
What if I
ancient
just made
instruments.
hardstyle with just this hot chant, this verby hot chant.
Wait, play it again? Actually, you could use that as a. You actually could use that as like a transient or a talk.
I could. And I could also do the stupid thing of turning it into a wobble bass. There's some good stuff here. Let's see. What else we get?
Koto Nagiri wet. Wet Nagiri.
Yeah, that is a name.
Okay, I'm getting a bunch of really good like taiko sounds just from going into Asian sounds.
My favorite taikos to use are like from that one library. What is it called? Taiko Creator, I think.
Yeah, these are from the Ahi Analog Archive pack. They're really good. They're surprisingly good.
You gotta get those like Koto like glissando samples.
Eventually, they'll probably turn up. Ooh!
These new disco drums are so tight. Hold up, I'm getting these.
Frank, I think you may like this one. It's not what you're looking at, but I think you'll like this one. Oh, wait, Lacry, I didn't even notice you were in chat. I haven't had chat up for at least 40 minutes. Holy crap, I'm so sorry.
Oh, those are cool. I like those taiko drums. I'm checking back on your stream, by the way.
You're all good,
So
you're
that's
all
why
good.
it's taking me forever to see. Like, wait, what are you talking about? Also, yeah, hi, look, I didn't notice you were in my window as well.
That's crazy.
I just haven't had it up.
Yeah, no, me neither. Also, hey, Lauren. I don't know if she's still watching, but hello, hello. I'm also just checking the stream window now. They love their hype chants. A lot of the K-pop producers.
Just
It's
gotta
something I've
recreate the
noticed.
BTS song.
What's that?
Just gotta recreate the next BTS song.
Oh, true. I guess mine's more like electro house song. I would produce an electro house banger for BTS. That sounds like it'd be fun.
Like Paul
Real.
Stations must speak perfect Korean.
Oh, okay. I'm doomed. Blackpink, more like Frank Pink. If there was a member of Blackpink that who would I want to who in Blackpink would I want to work with? Lately, I've been listening to a lot of Lisa stuff. I'd probably pick Lisa, just off of that. Been digging some of that stuff.
Honestly, a lot of Jungkook's like solo stuff is also really good.
It is. Have you heard? Let's see. There's a song off of his solo project that I really like. I think yeah, Standing Next to You was the one that I was thinking of.
Yeah.
I feel like the only issue I have with that song is just like how kind of over compressed it kind of sounds.
Yeah, I can see that.
But yeah, otherwise the arrangement is pretty nice.
I also really like, what's the other one? Like 7? Is it 7 Days or whatever the song is called?
Yeah. I made a mashup of that song. I think it was that song and All My Friends, and I was gonna play it in a set at some point. I think that might have been the scrapped set from last year, that like North Star set that I put together.
Yeah. It's kind of crazy how like there's a lot of their solo stuff is like the production is really not that complex. But it's like it's still super good mixing.
Yeah.
Like you know it's a really good example of that. Like literally, what's that song? Life Goes On. I shit you not, it's the exact same drum loop and the other stuff for the entire song. Like literally, it doesn't change. It's literally.
Oh, does it not? It's just the same drum loop.
It's the exact same drum loop throughout the entire song. It doesn't change. Well, it's not. Yeah, it's
I hear it. I hear that now. Like I'm just like scrolling through it, and I was like, oh, it really is just the same kind of drum. They just took the sample and just looped it because they had 5 minutes to get the song done.
Yeah,
and it worked.
I feel like that song was produced in like a really short amount of time. I mean, probably coming up with the lyrics probably took up the most of your time, to be honest.
I feel like I don't know how much of when songs get pitched, it's like how much of it is just going off of pre-made beats and just having things just to have things. And then if the artists like it, then they record over that, and then that's what becomes the hit, basically. So you're never starting all the way from scratch.
Honestly, I would say a good chunk of music is made that way. And I don't necessarily think that's a bad thing either.
It's definitely a workflow that has worked really well. So
I guess like the one thing about it that bugs me is just that I definitely don't make everything in my projects from scratch, but it kind of I don't know. I feel like workflows like that kind of play into the hatred that some musicians have of people who write music borrowing from other places or using elements from other places as opposed to coming up with shit on their own. Because I would get a lot of not a lot of, but relative to the amount of other shit that I got for other shit, I get a lot of shit about that. Relatively speaking, that plus the fact that I used Windows, which was I could brush that off. The only reason that like continues to bug me is just it was brought up so much. But the sampling thing, the using other pre-made elements thing, I sort of get where they're coming from, but at the same time, I'm like, if it makes good music, it doesn't matter. Because also, you listen to tracks from now, they sound like some tracks from the, early 2010s to mid 2000s, which sound like stuff from the early 90s, which sound like stuff from the early 80s, late 70s, etc., etc., etc. It just makes you wonder, is it really a bad thing that that's the case? I guess it kind of depends
especially
on...
because like a lot of because sample libraries are continuously being made, you'll have like I've listened back to some of the songs that were being put out around 2013, 14, 15, 16, and I can kind of hear where certain elements sound more outdated than some of the stuff that's out now.
Yeah.
And so it's like we can have music in this style, but it can sound better. It can sound like, I don't necessarily want to say more modern, but like cleaner.
You know what I think one example of that is? A song by Nico and Vinz that has 1.1 billion listens on Spotify. The track Am I Wrong? Like, it's a great track. It is an objectively great track, but you can tell like some of the elements in it just sound like that era of music. If that makes sense, right? So it's not it's not bad, it's just how it is.
There's certain songs that like that's kind of an advantage that they have, is just that like it doesn't need to be kind of like updated, or because then that takes away from like the charm of it.
Yeah. There are some songs where just like the original is great. If it gets revived or if it gets a revamp, awesome. That's great. Even if I still prefer the original. I think part of that may just also be like just nostalgia bias.
Yo, Pyro, what's up?
Hey, Pyro.
What's up? Yeah.
So you know what I've been wanting a sample library of? Like I want like that really old Hollywood string sound.
Oh, yeah, I know the one you're talking about. Like
What, like the like 70s movie style strings?
Yeah, like movies from like way back in the day.
Like,
it's like that
Loewe kind of string.
I think the only way you can emulate that kind of sound, but I really think the only way you can get like that sound anymore is literally by getting the original hardware that it was recorded on. Because also remember, like that era of film music, digitally based film music didn't really, at least as far as I know, come into much prominence until like the late 80s, mid 90s, in that like general era. And like part of the way that those strings sound has to do with like the mics they recorded on and the consoles they recorded it with, the rooms that they were in, which have almost certainly changed since then. Like I'm not going to say it's going to be impossible, but it would be a lot harder to get it right these days, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I've seen some producers actually try and get that sound to like 80% of the way there just from like filtering work.
Yeah.
But it's still like not exactly the same.
Yeah, and that's rough. That's gonna be really rough. Because sounds like that are so cool. They're so fun. They're really interesting. They have a lot of character and texture to them. But at the same time, it's just...
Oh, yeah. I was gonna say like the closest sample library that I found to that would be like the Bernard Herrmann Composer Toolkit from Spitfire.
Yeah. I guess like if you really want that classic, like the sound of Hollywood, I really hate saying this kind of shit. You kind of have to get Vienna at that point. If you want that,
God,
if you want like the Hollywood sound.
Yeah, and it's weird because like even East West's like Hollywood Orchestra only sounds a little bit like Hollywood. Dude, Frank, VSL stuff is so like ridiculously overpriced. It's insane.
I am very much seeing that.
Yeah, Vienna stuff it's good. Like it is objectively really good and really well made. And the methods that they use for stuff, like when you play a note, like the round robins for these are actually kind of insane and you can like really get into the weeds of it. But yeah, it is way expensive. You have to like really want or need that sound if you're actually getting it.
Friggin' like 500 or 600 just for a violin one section. Why?
Yeah, not even a full violin section, just a violin one section. Honestly,
Yeah,
that's one thing. That's one thing I've never gotten with orchestral libraries. Is like why have separate violin 1 and 2 sounds? It just doesn't make sense to me. They're all violins.
It's slightly different.
Not noticeable enough to make a whole other fucking library for it. In my opinion.
Yep, that's why people use cinematic studio strings, because everything is just in one library.
Oh no, that's a snare. Shit.
Also, Frank.
Yeah.
I found a Mario Kart World track that blatantly has the lick in it.
Oh, what? We got the lick in Mario Kart World before GTA 6?
Yes.
Let's go. This is great news. I will be sleeping very well tonight with that knowledge in mind.
Frank, I still think Mario Kart World is now the newest, greatest video game soundtrack of all time.
I'm waiting to play it.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Before I really immerse myself in that soundtrack.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. It's I want to immerse myself in it, but I can't bring myself to do it until I've actually played the game. Because I do think, I'm like this with a lot of games. I try and reserve judgment for the game itself, because if you just look at its elements in isolation, of course you're going to find a lot of issues. I think the better judgment of whether something in a game is good or bad is more how does it mesh while you're actually experiencing the game. Like, specifically with game music, I think that that's an important aspect. Or really just most things in games, like the controls, the amount of items, the world, and how it's laid out, the story. Like, what does the gameplay prioritize? And does that lead to it being a better experience or a worse experience because of that? Because I do think that, like, the soundtrack can be objectively good, but if it doesn't fit with the game, is it a good game soundtrack? You know?
Yeah, from what I've seen of like the gameplays of like the courses, it really does fit.
I don't doubt that. Nintendo generally does a pretty good job of that. But I'm still reserving judgment until I can actually get my hands on it and play it.
Yeah, I mean, see, I was fine just diving into it because like, ain't no way I'm buying a Switch 2.
I am, and part of the reason being I've always bought Nintendo consoles about a year after they come out or so. Buying it now, in my opinion, is a dumb idea. There's not enough games out for it yet. You're not going to get your money's worth out of it right away. It's just not.
Yeah, I wanna.
It's not a worth.
I'm with you on that.
It's not a worth it. Most console launches or most product launches, most computer launches, most like game launches, most actually no, not even game launches, just like most console launches. Those are generally like you kind of have to wait for things to actually take advantage of what's there. Or in the case of game consoles, so it'd be an actual game library, even if it's a small game library there. Before you should actually buy it. It's like right now, Switch 2, 100% not. A year and a half down the line, probably going to be more worth it than it is now.
Yeah.
I mean, you could say the same about the Switch. You could say the same about the Wii and the Wii U. You could say the same thing about the PS5 when it first came out, the PS4, the Xbox 360, the Xbox One. There's very few consoles
Switch,
that I can point to.
Yeah, I think in my case with the first Switch, like, I felt that Breath of the Wild and Mario Odyssey were compelling enough that it was worth being an early adopter just to play those.
Oh, definitely, and part of that was because both of those were like the first games in those franchises that were mostly or entirely open world. And like, I'm also an opinion of like, does a console need to have the latest, greatest, and most performative specs to be a good console? I argue no. Because like, just because a Switch's performance doesn't match up to, say, PS5s or the Xbox Series consoles, does that make it an objectively worse console? I don't think the performance of the console is what actually makes that console. I more think that it's the games that are made for it and how that hardware that's available is taken advantage of for those games that determine whether or not a console is objectively good or not.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, I think it's just for the time, especially like the original, like everyone can agree that the original Switch was just super way behind on hardware compared to like everything else.
Yes, but also remember what they've done with that hardware over the course of the Switch's lifetime. For the hardware that it is, they've done some pretty damn impressive shit. I'm not saying that it's the most amazing thing out there, but also remember, like, these aren't your Call of Duties. These aren't your Halos. These aren't your Dooms. This is funny mustache man throws hat at animals and catches them. This is throw an orb at a creature and use it later. This is weird swordsman goes across the land to rescue a princess. And what they're able to take from that with the hardware that they have and make it into what they have. I think that's pretty, like, relatively speaking, I think that's pretty damn impressive how much they were able to squeeze out of the Switch for as long as they did.
Have you all seen the footage they put out for Metroid Prime 4?
I haven't yet, no, but I've heard it's
That
really good.
game looks really, really good.
Again, when you're
And the
able to get
fact that
graphics
it's a
like
game that is able to run on Switch like that is
yeah, exactly. When you're able to get graphics like that and still utilize the quote lesser hardware, that's pretty impressive in of itself. Like, that takes some really good optimization. That takes some really good development skills. Like, is it perfect? No, I will never ever argue that the Switch or the Switch 2 are perfect. I'll never argue that any Nintendo console is perfect. I will never argue that any console or any machine is perfect. Everything is going to have its flaws. I think people tend to focus more on what they can objectively get their hands on, like specs and performance stuff, because that's something that we can look at and tangibly grasp, as opposed to what are the intangible stuff? What are the intangible benefits that come with it? People tend to only judge on the tangible aspects and not the intangible. Like, how good does this stuff look on the hardware that it's running on? How fun is the game? Is it a relatively immersive experience? Do you enjoy playing? Are the games that are made for it objectively
how
good?
fun are the games?
Yeah.
That is probably the big thing.
It really is.
I don't know if there are that, like, other consoles. I specifically remember the reason I got a PlayStation 4 was for all the Naughty Dog titles that were coming to that platform.
You know what I wish Nintendo was able to do that would, I think, help a lot in like people getting more games on Switch. If there was something equivalent to Xbox's Game Pass, that would be so good.
I have a hot take when it comes to that compared to you. I don't think that would actually make things better. I think that would just encourage things to become worse. And part of the reason I say that is because, one, the games are already priced the way they are anyway on all platforms. But also, why do we need another subscription-based service from Nintendo? We already have Nintendo Online, which I think is a bit scummy in of itself. Xbox already has Xbox Live. Why does Game Pass have to exist? Why do I have to have two subscriptions to get full access to everything? I don't like that.
It's more about the amount of games that you get access to, and you can just instead of having to pay like hundreds of dollars for like multiple games, especially for ones that don't have as much replayability. Like those are the games where like you can just you can play them for however long you want.
Okay, and then there's the other intangible aspect. Do I actually own the game? If I cancel that subscription, do I still have access to it? 9 times out of 10, the answer is no.
Yeah, that's why I said it's good for the games that don't have much replayability.
Yes, but there have been so many Nintendo titles that are actually very replayable. there aren't many that I found that aren't replayable. And the ones that generally aren't have extensive online content, or at least are like focused on online, like take the Splatoon franchise for instance. The game itself focuses on online multiplayer. It does have a single player campaign mode. It is very fun. It is replayable, but that's not the main focus of it. I've yet to find a lot of Nintendo titles that are not replayable. So I really would just push back against further. I really, like, my big thing really is I really don't want another subscription to be introduced into the way that Nintendo does things as it is. Nintendo Online is already plenty. Why do I need to have like a Game Pass style thing? Doesn't make sense. Game Pass to me doesn't make a lot of sense as it is.
I think what I use the Game Pass a lot for is like demoing it, like trying out games and seeing like how well I like them. Because like I could just pay for like 1 month of Game Pass and try like a million different games, and then like I could be like, okay, like I like this game.
Trying it out, yes. But outside of that, but like, if you're gonna have a subscription just to try something out, why even have a subscription to begin with? Might as well just release a game demo at that point.
Yeah. Because not too many game devs actually do that.
Not anymore, anyway. But my point still stands. If your argument for doing that for demos is your point, why? I don't know. It doesn't. I can't wrap my head around how Game Pass is really worth it if you're continuously paying for it.
Yeah, I think I guess the main reason why most people pay for it, like I don't pay for it anymore at least, but like because I'm not really on my Xbox that much anymore. But like I think what some people that do pay it for is purely just the absolute massive catalog of games that come with it.
I don't know. I'd rather not have another subscription in my life.
Fair enough.
It's like, dude, I don't think anyone in their right mind is gonna be using the freaking chat function on the Switch 2. It's literally just Discord, but like a million times worse.
Yeah, I remember seeing them unveil it, and I was so. I remember just being so underwhelmed by that.
I was just whelmed.
Why hype up a button? That's just all it's gonna do is just this.
Dude,
okay.
I'm surprised they were relatively transparent about how low quality it was in their release, like the Switch 2 announcement. Because like you can even see in the freaking trailers, like the video footage looks horrible. It was like really bad.
I feel like there's an investor on that board that was really pushing for them to do something like Discord for some reason. So
Tommy, the board says they want this. Make it happen. But why? What's the point of that? We don't know, but they're pushing for it. They're a big investor. We just need this to happen. So make it happen. Okay. Just grab an open source chat function.
HBO, you know how HBO Max got rebranded to Max?
Oh yeah, they're going back to HBO Max.
because this single investor just decided casually, yeah, let's just kill off whatever brand value HBO the name has. Let's just not do that anymore.
Even with
Really?
HBO having grown out of it being like a home box office like it used to be, that brand name is so strong.
It's so iconic.
It's so strong, it's so iconic, and it's got people related to it like people in shows related to it like Game of Thrones. Like Last Week Tonight, which is like a fucking hit show. They can't get rid of John Oliver, I swear. Those ratings for that show just keep going up.
It's just funny to me that they even entertain the idea of not going with the Max or not with the HBO name after. Like it was like, okay, there's clearly someone on. Like I had that theory in my head years ago where it's like, okay, there's clearly someone that's just very aggressively pushing for this for zero legitimate reason. And yeah, I was right. It was just a single investor that was like, do this because I'm asking you to do it, even though it makes zero sense and risks tarnishing the brand value that we've built.
Oh,
Except I don't even know if they were smart enough to consider that.
speaking of investors, before I go back to like getting lost in sample hunting, did you hear that Warner Brothers is actually going to build their next studio in like on the outskirts of Vegas?
I did not hear about that actually.
Yeah, they are. It's so fucking exciting. I'm so hyped about it.
That's an interesting choice. They're building they're building lots in Vegas.
Yeah.
Huh.
On the outskirts of Vegas where there isn't anything already, but yeah.
Oh.
I know. Actually, this past year, the UNLV film department actually took a trip to the Warner Bros. Studio in California.
Oh, it's dope.
Yeah, it's really fucking cool. I'm really excited about it. I'm really excited to see what they do here. And also, they're going to start opening up job applications for the location soon. So I'm going to maybe try and throw my hat in the ring to work in audio over there. That'll be really fun. It'd be
shoot, if anything for editorial opens up, send something my way.
Oh, definitely. I mean, like, it'd be a good gig. It'd be a steady gig. It'd be a union gig, which I am all for. I can get an IATSE gig. I'm happy.
I'm excited about just pivoting back into film. I know I've kind of been Frank Eastman for me has kind of been this large, like it's become this large thing now where it's like, okay, this is actively going to consume the next few years of my life. But yeah, I'm excited about just like going, because I've always kind of been the way I've kind of been going about it is just like, okay, I'm following what's exciting me at any given moment. Even if I spend 4 to 5 years building on a project, that work will still be there for me if I decide to maybe step away for a little bit.
Yeah.
Which is effectively what I've done.
It's kind of what I've done with music the last like couple of months, even. Like, I have not done as much work on music as I would have usually done the last couple of months, but a lot of that's just been because life's been busy, and also like starting up this live audio gig for the summer has just drained me as far as not like creative energy, just like physical energy. It is a lot of work.
Yeah, I do not doubt that. Like,
we're constantly moving heavy equipment. I have to lift and put down twice 6 23-inch, almost 200-pound subwoofers daily. And I'm running around constantly a rather large venue. It's draining. I'm getting more and more used to it, but ugh. What the fuck? Download
What
that.
was it?
What? I'm going to one of the liar packs at the moment.
Oh,
Is it the?
Yeah, Frank was just looking at the K-pop one.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at.
Wait, Frank, did you look at the Tokyo Machine back? Like the new one?
Have not checked that one out yet. I'm going through some of the likes that I've collected and seeing if I want to get those. I think I've gotten the ones I've wanted. Alright. If I want to end the stream, I will likely have to buy whole packs. And then yeah, so that way I can end the stream, and then after stream I can close things out.
Wait, Frank, actually, I have an idea. How much Jafunk samples do you have, or if you have any?
I'm about to check.
Do you have any of Jafunk's packs? Because
Oh, I have some Jafunk stuff. I have some stuff from Disco Jumps Volume 2 and one thing from 1.
He released another one. There's a new
Oh, he did?
I think,
I'll
yeah.
bet.
Oh wait, no, I think Volume 2 is the new one. I think it's like it was the third one. I can't remember what it was.
Is it Future Funk and Soul?
Yeah, I think it was that series. I think there's multiple of those. I think there's like 3 of those, as far as I know.
I'm all for Risers.
Jafunk actually has those like really nice like disco string balls.
Yeah, that's why I have the sounds I do. Is just looking for nice string moments.
Oh, I like that build.
Nice. Boom, boom, ba-doom. Ellen. Bow, bow, bow. That sounds cool. This sounds like a... It sounds like something I'd hear out of Persona 5 when you get like a treasure or something.
Dude, wait, right. Speaking of Persona 5, did you know Persona 5 is gonna be on fucking mobile?
Is it actually?
Yep.
Wow. Wait, like it's getting like a mobile application version?
Yeah. If you look in the fucking iPhone app store.
You can play Persona 5?
It's not out yet. It's not out yet, but I saw it as like an upcoming game, and I was like, what the fuck?
Wait, is it actual Persona 5 or is it the spin-off, the Phantom X?
Pretty sure it's actual Persona. I don't think it's the. I don't think it said Phantom.
Persona 5, the Phantom X. coming soon. It's coming out on the 26th.
Oh wait.
This is the this spin-off released in Japan. I want to say 2 years ago, and it's getting the yeah, English release.
Sonic Rumble is also going to be a new mobile game. That's pretty funny.
Are you ready to Sonic Rumble?
There's gonna be Jetpack Joyride Racing. The fuck?
What is left
Actually, this
field
is-
base? The fuck is left field base? What?
Actually, what are the presets for? Because
Yep, barely alive. That definitely is a sensor effect that anybody can make with a compressed sine wave. Boop. Or a triangle wave if they wanted to. Now, I heard somebody recently tell me in a VC, you know, if you just compress a triangle wave, it becomes a square wave, right? I was like, what? No? No, that's not how that works. Like, yeah, it is. Let me show you. And then they showed me like a triangle wave and an oscillator that they were like running it through a limiter and not a compressor. And it was like cutting off at the top. And they're like, see, it's square wave. You fundamentally misunderstand.
that's not
That's not
doing what you
physics.
think. There's no such thing as wave to wave conversion. What you think it's doing is not actually doing what.
I'm like, look at harmonics of a square wave and what this is doing. Does this really look like a square wave? Square wave is all, I think it's all like odd harmonics or all even harmonics. It's all of one of those sets of harmonics.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. Is it odd?
What? Hold on. What are?
It's only odd, right? And then sine wave is only even.
No, sine wave is just a single frequency.
Yeah, sine waves don't have harmonics.
Oh wait. Oh yeah, no, I'm thinking of when you. Okay, never mind.
What is this? Frank, I go on Google and then it tells me to fucking enable AI mode. What the fuck is this?
This is
It's telling
why.
you to enable AI mode.
Yeah. I literally just looked up, does a square wave have all even harmonics? And then it says enable AI mode. I'm like,
Does it not let you actually see search results?
no, it does. But then, like, I had to click it, and then it basically opens up what is basically Google Gemini, and then it's and then I had to click.
Nah. Oh hell no. This Jafunk pack is only 170. I could get the whole thing. I think.
And then you get all of Leno's new pack.
I want to know what the presets are. Like all the samples are cool, but I want to know what the presets are.
Click on preset.
What? No way. You can just click on presets? No
Oh my
fucking
God.
way.
Bro,
It was staring me. I was like, I'm like looking for it. Like, where the fuck is this? It was staring me in the face. All right, cool. Okay.
Apparently, I've already gone through and like hearted some of these. I just never downloaded them.
This one literally is just cute. I really like that.
Frank, actually, my favorite presets that I got recently are from like those like the City Pop packs. Like, have you seen that the Capstone Pro audio pack that's literally just called City Pop?
I have. Actually, maybe I have. Hold on. Wait, which one is it?
It's a Capstone Pro audio pack. It's not. I like that pack too. I got presets from that one, but that's not the pack. It's the top one. It's the top one. Like that top sample is part of that. Yeah, there it is. There's some really nice City Pop samples in there.
fuck it. Spent 150 credits on a Serum 2 preset pack. Why not?
Oh, which one?
Which one?
The Serum 2 Tear Out Dubstep from Test Press.
Oh, I know. I have that one. That's a good one.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I'll send you the link to
I
it.
should look into some Serum 2 stuff. Why not?
Yeah, because like each preset on Splice can range anywhere from like 1 credit to 3 credits a piece.
I thought all presets are 3 credits.
They might be, but
Yeah,
I've got some credit. I used to get some credits for, or some presets for 2 credits. Maybe it's just been so long since I've gotten presets off of Splice.
Let me see what Serum 2 presets I have. Serum. Cool.
Happy Hardcore Serum 2 presets.
Okay. Wait, I actually did
Ooh.
try looking up Happy Hardcore at some point.
You know what? I'm
art style.
gonna get this whole ass pack for almost 280 credits. The Warehouse Waves, a Water Spirit Moment.
Oh wait, I think I have that one.
I don't have this one yet. Apparently, I'm just gonna go ahead and grab it.
Yeah, it's good.
I
It's a good
need
one.
I need to use me credits. I've got like 1,300 of them. I have too many. Take
Yeah,
my
that's
credits.
I need to use the pack more. There's some good stuff in there.
I need to just like I need to get into better habits of branching out from just what's on my computer. Not that I like hate what's on my computer. I do, and I'm constantly getting new stuff for it, but like I'm constantly making new stuff. Just like I need to branch out more. Find new shit. Because I don't feel like I do that enough. Yay, I'm finally below the 1,000 credit mark. Let's go.
Actually, you know what? You know what's a pack that I really loved? Like all the presets for like it's like a specific Serum 2 preset pack. Where is it? Neon Future Pop.
Neon Future Pop?
There's that one and then the other one that
Who makes it?
who does make it? Let's see.
Oh, is it Sample Magic?
I think so. Let me check.
Yeah, because these sound pretty damn good. Yeah, like I said, I've got like a ton of credits to burn.
Yeah, that one. Yeah. Have them.
I literally just want to like burn through a bunch of my credits, and if getting more presets is what's gonna do that, I'll do it.
You know whose packs you should actually look into because you might like them. Moment, because the Moment packs have a lot of the Botanica shit.
Oh yeah, no, I've seen those packs. Yeah.
I think they just released it new.
If there is a place I actually, or like a label I do want to get at least one big pack from, it's Orbit Sounds.
Oh yeah, I love Orbit Sounds. That one is really good.
World
like
and Keepsake, their pack label.
I still think one of my favorite packs from Orbit Sounds is the Future Space one, which is Future Base one.
Yep. That's that like early Monster Cat stuff.
Oh. Wait, which one?
Future Space.
Future Space?
Yeah, just a lot of the
Future
stuff from
Space,
Orbit
yeah.
Sounds.
My favorite is the freaking the third one in that pack, the freaking Mao.
Presets for
Orbit FX
Silent.
Mao.
Yeah, I'm just gonna like that pack. I use Splice plenty. I just don't think I use it like. I don't use it as much as I sometimes feel like I should, or sometimes that I feel like I talk about I use it. I really just need to get back into using it more. Maybe that's part of the reason why I'm having such writer's block. I'm constantly just using the same shit.
Yeah, that might
That would do it, yeah.
Yeah.
Not using or finding much of anything new will definitely do that to you.
Yeah, Frank, I just remembered a really good pack that I really loved. What's it called?
No way. Did I just find the perfect kick?
Oh, that kick. That's a good kick. Oh, that's a good kick.
I think it's done. Shit, I think my search for the perfect kick.
Grill. Orbit kick grill.
I mean, I'm getting this whole pack. I think it's pretty cool.
They use that same fucking motif for almost every single pack.
Yeah, I've noticed.
Oh yeah, Frank. Yo, Frank. You know what's a pack you should probably also look into? Because I really love this one. It's called Echo's Story, Y2K video game.
Ooh, I'll check that one out. This one is in the Indie Space Station.
So close to freaking like transit station.
So true. I think this fits in with like the genre and aesthetic, because it is indie and there is a literal space station.
Frank Eastman has entered the space station.
So true. I will very much do that at the end. Of
EP
that's my
EP1.
My end screen is just the
Frank EP1 Transit, Frank EP2 Galactic. Frank EP2 Galactic.
Frank EP3.
All I'll say is you're wrong. That's all I'll say.
That's all you'll say, huh? All right. Yep. Keep your secrets. Keep your secrets, sir.
It's as exciting as it is immensely frustrating that working on that project has essentially become the equivalent of working on an album. Not how I wanted things to pan out, but whatever. I'm rolling with it.
Might as well make it an album at this point.
I would if I wasn't so married to the way I want to go about it.
No, I feel that. I really do feel that.
I think it's gonna be really cool. Like I haven't had Wi-Fi in certain parts of because when I was just traveling in India, it's expensive for every one of us in our family to get data, just mobile data, because of the overseas charges. So we just have one person that just has that. So the rest of us are just kind of like, okay, once we get to a spot with Wi-Fi, we'll just reconnect very briefly, see what's going on. in the world.
What carrier do you have?
Fucking AT&T.
Oh fuck, that's why.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
The
This wasn't an issue with T-Mobile.
Yeah, I was about to say
But it is with
I've got T-Mobile. That's not
AT&T.
going to be a huge issue.
Right, and it wasn't when we had it before we switched.
And if you like to go fast,
But yeah, no, like during like long drives, I would just listen to literally all the demos and just kind of. Actually, no, I avoided listening to Transit specifically. For the longest while, I listened to the other stuff. Because I was still trying to figure out what to write for certain songs for that. And then I kind of at the end of the trip, I was like, okay, let me go back to Transit. And yeah. I think it's just because I've consumed it enough to the point where I'm not as like I try my best to kind of put myself in the headspace of someone that's just gonna listen to it. Like they'll randomly just find my stuff and then they'll just be like, "Oh, okay, I'll check it out. I like the remix or an edit that they did. They have an original thing. Let's see what this is about." So like because that's how I'll find projects sometimes. Then that's how I'll sometimes discover my favorite artists. Just random algorithmic discoverability.
See, I find it really difficult to put myself in those shoes when it's a project that I've done, that I'm working on. But that is very much a me thing, and me being so like attached and involved with anything that I make.
I agree with you. I think like if you're the one making that art, it's hard to completely detach yourself. That's why I put it off as long as I did, because I was just like, I'm tired of this. I'm tired of listening to this stuff.
Yeah.
But then it's like I think that's also another thing too. And part of why these projects take as long as they do is because if it's not something that you're immediately like, oh, that's a smash, that's a hit, and you're still kind of polishing the diamond, so to speak, like you get so used to how it sounds that you just kind of get tired of it, and because there's a part of it that's like, I'm still working on this. Like I hear, like you'll hear some part, and you'll in your head you're like, okay, there's the caveat, okay, and then you just kind of get tired of. Like I don't know. I feel like at a certain point you've listened to it enough times, it becomes very mentally exhausting.
Oh yeah.
And then it kind of like hard to keep track of certain things. I've definitely tried to be better about that. Like I'll actively just write notes. Like, okay, today's date, this song, this timestamp, add effects at this point. I feel like a lot of the stuff I'm doing now is just like with vocals and effects.
You're just polishing it up.
Just make it come alive. Yeah. Really, just because it already sounded full and it already sounded like kind of clear to me.
Yeah.
Like years ago. So it's really just been a matter of, okay, how do I want to process vocals? How do I want the song to be written, like lyrically? So that's something I've probably changed lyrics more than I have actual instrumentation. I've been sitting pretty comfortably with the instrumentation and like changing up a few things here and there so that it doesn't feel as static. I think there's some songs that are just, to me, going to sound more static than others, just because of, well, that's just the way they were written, and I don't necessarily feel like it'd be worth going all the way back just to change that.
Yeah.
Because at its core, it to me it works. So I don't want to necessarily ruin what I like about it.
Who's this person in chat? Or Mace Mordaunt?
Oh, hello. Are they in your chat as well?
Not from what I can see. Just in your chat.
Ah. Welcome, welcome.
I'm assuming that's pronounced
I'm
Mordon. FR
Oh yeah.
FR asterisk NCH.
Amaze Mordaunt. Oh, that's cool.
Sorry, I've got to say a swear word on stream. It looks French.
Go for it.
French. French.
That's what people mean when they say "excuse my French."
No, that's what I mean when I put an asterisk instead of the E in French.
French?
French? French?
French.
French. Ugh.
Oh jeez.
Speed dance. What is this? Apparently, speed dance is around 145.
Huh.
I feel like I'm going too fast if that's the case.
Ooh.
Want some Splice collections I did since you're trying to buy new sounds? Sure, tell us the names of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not? Why not?
Yeah. Something I've thought about doing, just like because of the way Splice is set up, is just like, and also just seeing other producers come out with their own specific packs. I really do want to make like my own kind of from the ground up sample pack at some point.
That's part of what I've
what's
been
funny?
working on recently.
Yeah.
Apparently, Oversampled is basically making his own version of Splice, but just for his samples.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
No, it's, I just wanna have a good time. And no, it, don't waste my time. Let's go, round around we go.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've done like a proper sit down and design some sounds kind of session.
Hoping the stars align.
I used to kind of do those just kind of random in between, like if I'm traveling or if I have some downtime here and there. Just like, oh, I don't want to make a song. That's too much work. I'll just make some cool beat boops and I'll save it in my own little essential track.
See, this is why I hope I like at least for
I just wanna have a
I wish
good.
I could bring my. I hope I can bring my laptop to Hawaii.
Hello, give it all. Hello, do you love me?
Just relaxing on the
that I'm
beach,
crazy
just making
about you,
computer beat
and
boops.
so if you love
That's a whole
me,
vibe.
I don't know about on the
know.
beach, but maybe in the hotel room.
No, it's late. Hello, do you love me? You know that I'm crazy about you, and so if you love me, let me know.
Frank, I need to. I'm gonna pay for another more Splice
Turn
credits
on
just
the
so I can
light.
get more stuff from Cory Wong's pack.
Oh, you mentioned Cory Wong has a pack. Let's check that
Yeah,
out.
it's called Fourth Position Funk.
Fourth.
445 samples.
We got 445 Cory Wong.
So you're telling me that if I import all of these samples at once into a project, it will be like I have 400 plus Cory Wongs in the same project.
Yes.
That's a good deal. That's a good deal.
Yeah, those guitar loops are dope
Letting the
as fuck.
days go by. Hello, hello, do you love me? Say you love me. I fall for it. Let's go round around around with you. Take me.
That rise sound is going places. Oh, and the Chuck. Okay, hang on. The Chuck effect. Absolutely. I'm just getting a bunch of rises and falls. And then maybe I can layer that in with my voltage synth preset to make it sound more guitar-like.
It's literally just a pop on a bass. Was that literally just a natural minor scale going down?
Dum, 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 dum.
I want it to do Seven Nation Army in C minor so bad. You hear that, right?
Yep. Yep.
Da 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 da.
Dun,
I could make it. If
Let's be honest. That's like the most fun thing to play in the stands at a football game. Especially as a marching band person. That's just like.
Wait, Frank, I somehow just realized I have an actual bass. I can literally just record Seven Nation Army in C minor.
You could literally just do that and then distribute the samples on Splice. There you go. The question Seven Nation Army bass sample.
Frank, you wanna know what you're gonna get at me for? I haven't changed my bass string since the day I got them.
You what? You what? You have not done what now?
When did I get this bass? Like January of 2020?
It's been that long?
Yeah, I've been years.
No! No!
I hear the fuming. That's all I hear.
No! Dude,
sorry,
Lackery Cole has not changed out his bass strings in 5.5 years. 5.5 years.
Wait, Sky, can you do the like lemon grab from Adventure Time, like the fucking
Unacceptable! I try to, but Discord cuts me off.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Unacceptable! Yeah, see, I get to the X. I don't have a bass, but that. Yeah, see,
I don't have a bass either. And I'm still gonna.
Somehow these strings still sound good.
No, change them. Take care of your bass. It's like not changing the oil in your car, even though it sat dormant for 5.5 years. Like, come on.
That's like not getting your camera like cleaned up, at least once, twice.
Once or twice a year, exactly. Jeez. Just change out your bass strings. It's not that hard.
I'm trying to figure out how the wiring on bass strings even works.
It's not much more different than guitar strings.
It's a little different.
Yeah, but not by the overarching concept of it and how to put new strings in is pretty much the same. There's a couple of very minor differences.
Yeah, I'm not a big. I have to figure out like which brands are good for bass strings. I have to ask the actual good bass players.
Just hit up Alex. Like, what? Be like, I have this bass. What strings should I buy? I need to change them out. He'll probably give you a good, like, 3 different options.
Yeah.
Because Alex is just bass.
Strings that are, like, super, like, good for, like, that bright slap tone.
This is unacceptable. 5.5 years! Are you crazy? Like, I think the only people that can hear, like, my actual freaking out are the people that are in my stream. So I have to go back and, like, watch this timestamp in my stream just to be able to hear me go, ah!
I mean, they can hear you on this stream, too. I think...
Unacceptable!
Oh, wait, no, because...
Yeah, because Discord keeps cutting it off.
Yeah. Oh, you're right. Hang on. I'm switching over. I'm switching over. Hold on. I'm switching over. One sec.
Stamp in my stream just to be able to hear me go.
I mean, they can hear you on this stream too. I think.
Oh wait, does it cut off there too? OBS, the fuck?
Check.
If OBS is doing that, that's wild because I've got a. If I go to my mic, I've got a whole processing chain. It shouldn't cut off because it's not gonna be clipping. It's a gate going into an EQ going into a kilohertz dynamics processor, which is basically just an upwards and downwards compressor on either end. At different ratios with a pretty high knee, so it's like gradual compression over the whole like time that my voice is speaking, and then that goes into a limiter.
And then there's me just kind of raw dogging it.
See, if I tried to raw dog it with just my mic, I feel like the AT2020 would just sound even worse than it already does. Not that the AT2020 sounds
I'm not even
bad.
using an external mic. This is literally just the built-in.
See,
I have my mic. It's just sitting all the way on the other side of the room.
My built-in mic isn't terrible, but I tend to get better isolation. Like the problem is, and yes, UMac users can flex on me with this, my computer does make some noise. Especially when it's streaming. Even though the CPU is not being utilized all that much, the GPU definitely is. Because everything's GPU encoded. And so that plus the extra like fans that I have underneath it to help keep it even more cool and squeeze even more performance out of it do cause some noise. Having an external mic with a Polaroid pattern does help cancel out some of that noise because the back of my mic is facing that area where the most noise is. Like my internal mic isn't that bad. It's just, yeah. OBS, why? OBS, stop.
Oh. Hard Future House. This might be my thing.
Ross and so many other people in Pronby. The AT2020 is shit.
Like I can understand their complaints with it. I'm not saying it's a perfect microphone. It definitely does sound a bit tinny. But I still am of like the mostly firm belief, like the firm-ish belief that like yes, you still get your source as good as possible, but what you do after that affects the final product more. It's like if I like this thing picks up the entire frequency spectrum. I have no issue with that, but because of the way the pickup frequency pattern is, it does sound a bit tinny. So what do? I use some EQ to counteract that. I put in some more post-processing. I can make my voice sound pretty damn good with minimal processing, especially for streams. With this microphone. Do I want to update it? Yes. I want to upgrade this microphone 100%. But it's not as high on my list as, say, upgrading my computer is. Or even like upgrading my headphones or my studio monitors. Like honestly, the next thing that's on my list after, like, as far as like my setup goes, after I build a tower, is actually my studio monitors. I love my JBLs. I think they're great studio monitors. I've learned them. I like their general sound. But I can't tell you how much I really want some Kali LP6s. Yes, I know the IN8s and the IN5s are generally better, but I really want a pair of LP6s.
Yeah, this pair of IN8s has been one of the best investments I've ever made.
And I like the IN8s on paper. I like the LP6s on paper. I just think that I personally, given like my current space constraints and also just personal preference, I really just want some two-way monitors that are better than these JBLs and have a front port on them. And the LP6s are going to be able to do that. Like, I don't really need a three-way set of monitors. I really just need two, and I'm perfectly happy. Let's see. Cinematic effects. Let's go through some Foley. Let's see if I can find some foam Foley. That's a good gun. That's a good gun cock. More good gun cocks.
Best company on Splice that makes cinematics like and Foley sound effects is definitely Blastwave.
Oh yeah. Oh wait, I already had that one. I just didn't have it downloaded. They have a fart sound in the cinematic section. The fuck? What?
Wait.
FFCF Foley fart green dot wave.
Of course there's fart Foley. Of course there is.
Fart Foley.
This ad just sounds incredible. I can think of a lot of use cases.
Okay. Oh, no wonder all this stuff is funny. This is from a pack called Comedy Foley. That explains it. Just a bunch of like really funny shit in here that's just like commonly used. Jesus.
You're gonna be writing the next Looney Tunes OST.
Speaking of Looney Tunes. Run away. Yeah, this is just a bunch of meme sounds. I love this. Such a child. I laugh at fart sounds. Yeah, I'm not gonna buy this whole pack right this second, but I am going to save it because this is gold. This is actually gold. It's by Field and Foley. Oh, they've actually got a bunch of really cool stuff here. Like, actually a lot of really good stuff here. They've got some physical modeling stuff, bespoke wheelchair effects, electromagnetic fields, 8-bit arcade, nightmare, casino essentials. I feel like as a Las Vegas resident, I need to have this. I feel like I need to have this just because I live here. Oh, there's actually some good shit in here too.
I might get this entire Serum 2 Garage Essentials.
Oh yeah, I was going through that. That
test press.
That one's pretty good, and that'll also knock out about like 400 credits.
It would, yeah.
Yeah, there's some good shit thrown in there. Yeah, I have that one saved in my likes, but I haven't like bought the whole pack like I did a couple of others.
I'm just probably gonna get a lot of the keys and guitars.
Do it. That's also a really good Reese, actually.
Quite nice.
It's like a bit distorted, but it sounds smooth. Do I dare say it sounds like the Weekend Reese? Like a little bit grittier, but it does a little bit.
Yeah.
It's a little bit grittier. I still can't figure out how the fuck they got it to sound so smooth.
I feel like Weekend Reese is more like. Hang on, let me.
You use a casino sample, you lose all your money. Honestly, that's not too far off of what casinos are like in general. I mean, they're not awful. Like, you still have plenty of chance to win. Are the odds in the house's favor? Always, but just like with anything that can be addicting, gambling is good in moderation. Oh no. Yeah, this sounds a lot more smooth. I don't know how the fuck they got it to sound, how they got a Reese to sound that smooth. I just listened to the sample you sent me.
Oh, that's.
Oh wait, is that the
Is it? No. That's from me. There's a respace I'm using. You said that like is like dare you say that like I was gonna say I think the one that I'm using on that one feels more Weekend-esque to me.
Yeah, that one does feel a bit more Weekend-esque. Yeah. Feels a bit more dark and a bit silkier almost.
Like really filling up the
really filling up the lows and low mids there.
Yeah.
Need more of it.
Oh wait, Frank, I was trying to rejoin the VC on my computer, but then it won't let me.
Oh.
It's cause it's a locked channel.
Yep.
Oh! the whole point of me having that little circle there. And I just realized.
Just because it's so black. Just online and it's black.
Yep. Let's change that. Alright, there we go. That's good.
Okay, I'm done. I'm done with whatever. You may.
Yeah, I'm gonna join general on my computer. You can pull me back.
Pull him back. Only Frank can pull him back.
We back?
We back. Emily. Okay, let's see.
I actually want to test this now. How does my bass sound after 5.5 fucking years of not changing the strings?
Be careful, don't let your strings like pop on you.
This pad sounds so James. That's I need this. I need this pad. Oh wait, what did I just get? Cool enough. Oh!
Oh.
What was that?
Oh.
Damn it. I heard I need to try. I'll bounce out the MIDI for friends not lovers, and I'll run it through this piano preset. That sounds cool. Ooh, almost kind of Ketra-esque.
Dooba-dooba-dooba-doo.
Oh, I love that spin back is just like a. Do I need a freaking serum preset for that though? I could literally just use the audio. Done. Easy.
Spin backs are like so good.
Oh, my strings are sharp. Holy shit.
Bass Debussy.
Excuse me.
Sorry, it's Debussy.
You did not just say Debussy. No.
Bass Debussy.
3 credits spent on Bass Debussy. Serum preset. It's done.
I didn't realize you were into gaping. The stream immediately got censored to 18 plus. when you bass into pussy.
This stream is definitely not for children.
I set my stuff to know this is not for children anyway because I don't want it showing up on YouTube Kids and then me say shit. I don't market.
5-year-old just entered the chat.
I don't market as for adults. I don't restrict its age, but I'm just like, this is not for kids. My content is not for kids.
This is definitely not for children.
Yeah, it can just be like Uncle Roger's catchphrase. Sorry, children.
It's perfect.
To pussy. I thought this said, okay, I'm looking at one of Skybreak's packs, right? And I thought this said DS, SCD, FX, Melodic, One-Shot, Ligma, Glissando, GM.
Huh?
I thought it said Ligma, Glissando. It just says Luma, Glissando.
Oh,
If
that's why
only
I looked it up and there's nothing showing up.
if only it said Glissando, if only it said Glissando Ligma balls.
Oh my god. Kids shouldn't be
Kids
seeing
shouldn't be
it.
seeing at Splice samples anyways. Otherwise, they turn into a filthy producer.
I know, right? I know, right?
We would be competing with literal 12-year-olds.
We already do. What do you mean?
But like, we'd be competing with more of them.
You know, somebody, I think it was in Prod By, said like, you know, I'm surprised that video editing servers have like 10 times the members of this server, and I'm just sitting here like, it's because everyone wants to be a YouTuber or a TikToker. The fuck do you mean? I'm sorry, video editing servers are so popular.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
That's kind of fire. I'm getting it.
Yeah, I really like Skybreak's colorful dubstep pack. It's so good.
The contrast is so funny to me.
Wait, what contrast?
Check this out.
Mhm. Ooh, that is a beautiful lead. Oh damn! Oh damn! Oh damn! Oh damn!
I'm gonna just like play with alternating between these two because it's like. Oh, hold on. Oh, we're not done yet. Hang on. We're getting stuff from the Rave Punks pack. Oh, this one just says rents due.
God, why am I coughing so much?
Oh yeah, there's that Tokyo Machine pack, the frickin' Tokyo Machine base house.
That's pretty. I'll use it.
Wow.
Wait, is that the fucking Kitsune Maison? Da-da, 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 da-da. Some version of this. Like, hang on. Like, listen to the beginning of Kitsune Maison Freestyle. Hold on.
Oh my,
No fucking way.
that does sound pretty damn similar. No, it does. No way. No way.
One of the best tracks on Smile. So good. Just trying to look good, trying not to feel bad. So catchy. I'm getting it just to maybe play in the Burger VC. Oh, I love playing with contrast. It's just so fun. Ow. I say ow. It's not actually hurting my ears, but it sounds like it could. If I was the one designing it, I mean, if I was making something like this, I would probably find a way to hurt my ears. All the left field samples are... Okay. Did it really need to be named this?
The bass lead organ. Bass lead orgum. Orgasm.
That sounds sick.
Ooh, that's a good acid. The fuck?
Yeah, you can literally just make high tech with that.
What pack is that in?
This is the Serum Rave Punks pack.
See, acid bases are another thing that I am just absolutely horrible at actually making. I can make them, they just don't sound this good.
Sky, are you gonna get anything from Melodic Rhythm Volume 2?
Probably.
Actually, the more Kismet pack is something I could probably dig more into.
I mean, if I haven't already, I probably will.
Oh, I've definitely gotten some snares and kicks before.
Oh yeah, I've already gotten some stuff from this pack, yeah.
What the fuck?
What the fuck? What the fuck?
I am so hyped to hear the new album. It's coming out in 10 days.
Hey yo.
Saturate your world. So hyped. I love all of the singles.
Love all the
projects so far.
You love all the single ladies?
This is very true.
All the single ladies, all the single ladies.
God, not that song. It's like that song and the fucking J-Lo song. Yo, Frank.
You.
Join my stream.
1 sec.
Oh no, what is he doing? What monstrosities is he cooking up?
Is that a DAW? Is that a DAW?
Yes.
No way.
Not on our chill stream.
Here, Frank. I'll give you what you wanted earlier.
Wait, what did I want earlier? I'm not hearing anything. There's no audio. Oh, that's because I have it turned down. 1 sec. I didn't hear any of that.
Here.
Oh, let's go! Incredible. 10 out of 10.
I got the old string sound too. Like you can just from the sound of it, it's pretty old strings. Some it has that sound to it.
Single lady's gonna occupy my head at night now. You're welcome, Lackery.
Yeah, yeah. If you want the bass slides, you don't need a Splice sample. I can just do that.
Oh my god, I found a Celeste style lead. No way.
Wait.
You did what?
I found a Celeste style lead. It's in one of Moments packs, Oceans of Dreams Mega Mix. Under
Dreams Mega Mix.
Yeah, in presets, it's literally called Moha LD Celeste .serum preset. Oh, so
It's
good.
from Hollow.
That's just such a good lead
So
sound.
Nice. It's so like, oh my god, that reminds me of like some Owl City songs that like have that nice lead sound.
Oh my god, there are phase plant presets in here? No way.
Wait, what pack is that?
It's from Moment, Oceans of Dreams Mega Mix, a Hollow Moment.
Hollow Knight mention?
No, a Hollow Moment.
Hollow.
Hallow.
Oh, Hallow.
I wish it was Hollow Knight mentioned. Hollow Knight Silk Song coming late this year. Finally, it's confirmed. We will get this game before this year ends.
This is so true.
Can you imagine?
And it's gonna be a
GTA
launch title for the Xbox equivalent of a Switch.
I am the moment it goes on pre-order, I am buying that shit. Or the moment it drops, I am buying that shit because I have been waiting for that game. I have literally been waiting for Silk Song since 2019. 6 years!
What happens if GTA 6 comes before Silk Song?
Nothing. I won't bat an eye because this is another hot take. As fun as GTA 5 is, I'm really just not a big fan of it. I know, that's a very hot take to have. I don't know, I just never found much enjoyment in it. Maybe it's because I didn't really play it a lot when it was originally released. But I don't know, I never became a huge fan of GTA. Outside of the memes. The memes are fun.
Yeah, the only main meme I remember from like GTA is like banana bus. If you know, you know.
Yeah. Da-na-na-na-na.
Dude, of course I open YouTube and every single one of my recommendations is fucking the new FNAF playthroughs. Of course.
You know, I'm down to about 650. I'm gonna spend about 200-ish more credits, probably mostly on presets, and then call it for my sample hunt. Because I will have spent about 1,000 credits at that point. I'm gonna spend, you know what? I'm not even gonna spend quite that much. I'll spend another like probably 100 or so.
You know what's crazy? I have been getting stuff. I'm still only at 913.
You've barely spent 100 credits.
Let me actually look at how much I got. I've gotten a ton of stuff, and it's still.
You've still barely. You barely made a dent.
One page. I've filled out one page. Dang.
You just start like getting full packs at this point.
I have to. I have to.
Otherwise, you're gonna be here for another like 3 days.
Frank, you can just get all of Skybreak, Colorful Dubstep. You can get the entire Sharks pack. You can get the entire. Wait, actually, Sky, you could get some stuff from there too. If I don't know if you got stuff from the Sharks pack, but like,
I think I have, yeah. Oh yeah, I have. I definitely have. A couple of things in here.
Switch.
wait, does Paper Skies have a Splice pack? I can't remember. No, he doesn't.
Nope.
Wait a minute. Skybreak Transit Era. Look what's here. We have the UK dubstep. And we have
Oh my god.
this is the new era stuff.
Wait, Frank, which was the Instagram post that like Skybreak replied to you about your profile picture?
I'd have to check again. I'd have to check again.
I think I'm gonna call it for my stream. I'm still gonna stick around and just think I'm gonna end my stream there. I think I've spent enough Splice credits for now.
Yeah, you're good.
No, I'm still gonna stick around. Just alright. To those of you watching my stream, thank you guys for coming by. Please check out Frank. I've left his POV in the description. Also check out my socials and my Discord server. All of those are in the description as well. Please subscribe if you have not, if you are new and have not subscribbledy dude yet. Please do that.
Subscribe to Pancake.
Yes.
Trust.
I've got some good stuff in the works. I've got some good stuff in the works, and streaming should pick back up again relatively soon, I think. Now that I've finally gotten more of a handle on what this internship entails for me, and also what shows are gonna feel like, I think I can like solidify my streaming schedule a little more, and then like almost seamlessly integrate it back into like when school starts up again and I'm having to substitute teach if I don't have anything else before them. But yeah, thanks for those of you that came by my stream, and I will see you all later. Bye-bye.